We are still on campsite. If you haven't seen the last video, do check that one out first, because we had a campsite, went pony trekking and took the bikes for a ride on the beach. Today we're contemplating going for a walk. But yeah, we're in North Wales. First thing's coffee. Kettle's been on. We put the bed away. We're packed away. Now it's time for a drop of coffee, get ourselves ready and get ourselves
Boiled
gone.
egg. It's also time for breakfast for me, because continental breakfast is something that you've got to do. I'm joking, but we've got some stuff that we need to eat before.
Just like normal, we got a problem. My back's just gone. So I don't know whether it's to do with the horse riding yesterday or just general. Oh my God, look. We've got this little robin that keeps getting in the van and he's trying to come with us.
Where is he now?
He's here, look, he's on the front seat.
You're joking.
He wants to come with us. He's been following us around. He keeps getting in the van and coming and saying hello. But his little robin, he just doesn't want to go. He doesn't want us to leave. He's in the van, he's on the front seat. I cannot believe this robin is so friendly. He is unbelievable. Of course I've fed him. I've given him some breakfast in the morning and I'll give him some... He's right up next to me now. He's literally on the floor in front of me. Just down here by my feet. If we shut the door now, he'd be coming with us. He really would. The rain is starting to come in anyway. They've given storms and stuff today. So I've had an ibuprofen. I think Marta's got me found another one. If my back eases up a little bit in a minute, we'll get out for a walk. But there is one little thing I want to do. It's 20 minutes from here. I watched a motorcycle adventure rider. I think she's German, and she'd come over and she's riding around Wales and visiting England and UK, and she writes books. She's got her own book. She put a book in a telephone box, and I watched this about 3 or 4 months ago, and it's 20 minutes away, and I've worked out where this telephone box is, and she said if anyone can find my signed copy of my book, if it's still here, please take it and help yourself to it. So we're going to go and see if we can find it.
Such a busy morning.
I know, it's hard work getting all that lot in the back of the van. It's the wrong sort of bike or bikes for using in the actual van, because I can't put them on the cycle rack because they're just too big to get on the cycle rack. What was that last one you gave me? An ibuprofen? Right, I'll have one of these then. So yeah, a couple of pills down me. We do want breakfast, so let's see if we can find something nice for breakfast. Treat ourselves.
And toilets and...
Yeah, I suppose. So we decided to take a slight shortcut. We're going over a little old wooden bridge. This thing is decades, eons old, but you've got to pay a little toll to get across it. It's a couple of £1 just to get across, but it's well worth it. And Marta's screaming, ah, please take me.
£1.50, literally £1.50. Morning. You all right?
How are you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Please, how old is this bridge, please?
1879.
And 1870.
Nearly 150 years.
1879.
Yeah. And it's private. Wait a second. It's privately owned.
Is it?
So we get no help from like
Government
local authority,
and stuff.
government, nothing. Wait a minute. It says you've got more than one card. That's it. There we
Thank
go.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. And you. Bye. Are you ready? Oh wow. 150-year-old bridge, man. That it's putting up every day with all those tights and everything. It looks actually quite stunning to be, and it's in a good nick, isn't it? Really? Brilliant. How much how much shorten our route is going to be if you're going to take the toll?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but it was cool.
You just do it to do it.
What is that church?
That's a church, yeah.
Ah, it's a pretty church.
So I remember seeing that in the video.
So it must be something around here, isn't it? Because the church is going to be...
There it is.
It's there! It's there! Flippin' out!
So we'll have a little look.
Are you ready? ready?
Right, so we've just pulled up at this little village where I saw this lady on the video. Like I say, she put this book in there for someone to take and to have a read. She's an adventure rider, I think. She rides all over the world. What I'm really hoping it's in there, because I've never done anything like this before. It's almost like a treasure hunt that she's left a book for you to come and take, a signed book.
Don't keep me waiting!
So I want to go and see if it's in there and have a look. Marta's going to have a look at the books anyway. She likes to read. But yeah, I just want to get the book. I want to take a photograph of us with it, and maybe take it home and read. And when we're done with it, we can always put it back in another one, maybe somewhere else.
Exactly, and do for someone else, a little trace, and we're going to contact the lady.
Yeah, but yeah, let's hope it's in there. Let's hope we're the first person to actually find this book.
Fingers crossed. Come on.
Oh, and I have really damaged me back. Oh. Can't remember the lady's name though, that's the only problem. All I remember is it's a blue and white book. Blue and white. So that's what we're looking for.
What's the book about?
I think it's about her adventure riding.
Oh, are you ready?
Have a look. Help yourself.
Okay. Loads of
So we're looking for a blue and white book.
Okay.
With about bikes. So we're
Primal Fear?
We're going to have a look and see what we can find.
No.
Not looking promising.
No.
We've looked through most of the books.
No,
there's lots of them as well. So it's looking like we've got a no-go. Maybe someone else has got it and reading it. Maybe someone else has turned up way before us and found it. You know, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's a treasure hunt. And this was like I say, 3 months ago when I saw the video. And then the video could be a few weeks old. So it could have been in there for a fair while. But this is the phone box. This is where it is. Such a shame. Never mind. You never know. We'll keep our eyes open one day. We'll find some treasure. So I've got a bit of a signal. I just found her name because I'd actually saved the pin as free book Itchy Boots, and Itchy Boots is a YouTube channel. So if you want to check her out, it's Itchy Boots or at Itchy Boots. I'm just going through it now on my phone, just so I can have a look and see if I can find the video and get a bit of a reminder of what the book's called. But yeah, I'll drop her a message, say I've been and had a look,
Brilliant.
But can't find it. Morning. So it's breakfast time. I just ordered a sausage and egg baguette. This is really cool. This is a nice little cafeteria. It is. I've never been in here before. I've got a little bar area as well down there. How very quaint, how very pretty. Old original windows as well. Very nice. I like all this woodwork and the old stone behind the quarters. That's quite smart as well. That's the original stonework. So I've just been looking at some pictures up on the wall. And there's some real oldie-weedy pictures up there from really like Victorian age and pre-barn, pre-this, pre-that. It's just amazing to see the old pictures on the wall of what this place actually looks like. And just talking to the lady now, who owns the place, said this area that we're in now used to be a barn. That is absolutely a stable. Used to be a stables. That is absolutely amazing, amazing. But these pictures, I absolutely love to see, because I go to so many places and I wonder what that used to look like. I wonder what it was like. And these do show you what they were like. Yeah. Very impressed.
It's amazing. I still get people, you know, like their parents have passed away or the grandparents have passed away and they've gone through the things and they found pictures and postcards. Oh, there's only one problem. They're all the same pictures. I've already got them.
Yeah. I suppose you order traditional ones, yeah. They've got the money to do it, haven't they? So.
With her, she can do it. You know, she's...
We are done. Breakfast is in the belly. I am really in pain, so we're going to take a drive towards the homestead, I think.
What a lovely lady, eh? The food was good, coffee was good, company was good.
Yeah, I love to see that old building. It's so amazing.
Good.
And when we were looking at the pictures on the wall as well, the building here, this old stable building, the road sort of ended roughly where the white lines are in the middle of the road just now. I know it's difficult for you to see on this, but the road sort of ended where the white line are, so you get like horse and carts coming up in the gap, and like a mini or a little old car, but the road just dropped off there. So now the road's now been obviously extended quite wide, and it's got a barrier and everything, so the road's now two twice as wide as what it used to be when it was original.
You know that I'm local.
You're going to give her a good
guide.
review?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to be a strange little video, I think. I think this is just going to be literally our little trip home, to be honest. But I'm hoping to find you a couple of little things to look at on the way. See if we can find something that we can at least poke out the window. I'm just ever so sorry that my back's gone. I suffer with my back a little bit. Normally sciatica, but it's not sciatica, it's just ache. And I think it's that horse and the slow walk. It was a lot of pressure just sitting on the bottom of my back. So that horse ride in the last video, yep, that's definitely 65 quid's worth of back pain. But still, yeah, I'd rather have a drive than try and walk. When I get home, I'll do a bit of stretching, but oh well.
And you've got to. Okay, we're gonna make it official now. Paul Compton, last year, he was the one who would do his exercises regardless, every day, religiously, every day, because, and he was doing cycling,
Exercise bike, row machine, and with twists and stuff, yeah.
He stopped.
And I've stopped doing it since we moved house.
Punishment. So please get back on it, because otherwise we might as well scrap all this channel, because your adventure's gonna end up in bed, darling.
Got to get my fitness back to level. Got a bit of a plan. Found a couple of waterfalls that seem to be near the road, so 7 miles away. I'm going to head up there and have a look. If they're accessible, if I don't have to do a lot of walking, I'm going to show you a couple of waterfalls. I've never driven down this road. This is one of the rarities of a road that I've never actually been along. It's a single carriage, but it is really dense with trees. Grass in it now as well. This is getting sketchy. The van just about fits. If it gets any narrower, we're in trouble. Pulled up at the side of the road just to show you this. There's a little old barn just outside here. Just amazing. We just come past a house as well, a little wooden house. It's just in the middle of absolute nowhere with the roads wide enough just about to get this van through.
Look at this house.
It says I've got to turn left here, but there's no left here. Oh, there. So Just Out Adventures has got one theme that this theme will carry with us forever and ever and ever. It's always been there. It's always in the background, and that is failure. No, it's not failure. It's
No, it's not.
We get cut off a little bit.
The theme is good intention.
Good intention, but not possible sometimes. So, all right, because I'm suffering with my back at the moment, and I know have I mentioned that my back? Yeah, because I'm suffering with my back and I can't really. We've got the bikes in the back. Perfect opportunity, but because they were so difficult to get in just now, they're so heavy, these big fat tyre bikes, I don't want to be pulling them out because it hurts so much to get them in, and I'm struggling. But this is the perfect place to go, the bikes, and ride up to the waterfall. Unfortunately, we're 1.6 miles away. On the map there, it's telling us we're on the right road, but the road's just turned into a no motor vehicles, no motorbikes, no cars. The road in front of us is a T, it's a dead end, so that's not going to go anywhere further. So this is as close as we can get, and we're still 1.5 miles away now. We could have a little walk. We could just gently walk up the road and have a look and see. It's not far. Maybe we could try that. So let's just see what we can do. I don't like to fail. As much as we do have failures, and you will see lots of failures on this channel, I'm a persistent bugger, and as much as I've got a back pain, I'm going to try and stretch it out. It's 1.6 miles away. I cannot drive down the narrowest lanes on the planet and come to a place like this and not try and get to this bloody waterfall. So I've got my walking pole, or should I say my walking stick. My goodness, I've not had a stiffness, excuse the pun, like this for a long time. God, it aches. Every step is like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I feel like I'm walking like I've got a pants full of lumps, if you know what I mean. I'm not worried about a bit of rain, just I've got to loosen up somehow. There are so many little buildings hidden in the trees, in the mountains. There's a couple of little gable ends up there, and you could they were someone's home once upon a time, or sheepfolds or sheep huts and things. Amazing. There's actually a footpath style up there, so I wonder if this is yeah, look, there's an old style in the trees just here. This is an old footpath. That's cool. And now it's raining, and now it's raining. Good old Welsh weather. We were expecting this, so the waterproofs are going on. Going down these trails now. We're on a big trail. The mountain bikes would be great on these pathways. I think they'd be just fine. The normal mountain bikes, not the big heavy ones. Quite a dense woodland here and extremely steep.
Beautiful.
Really steep down there. But it is a plantation woodland. Very thick, very dense and extremely scary. This is weird. There's a volcano trail that way. Now I don't know if it's down in between those trees down there or not, I don't know, but there's a volcano trail. Interesting, I may add. We've got an imp board. Look at all this pinks up here. Marta's getting taken back by all the pink heathers and stuff. There's a complete wall of heather. Oh, we've got an imp board. Just out imp board. Let's have a look. Because we're just here, aren't we? We're just out and about. We don't know what we're doing, but we've got an inf board. Oh, this is quite an interesting inf board. There's a lot of pretty colours on it. Let's see if we can find something on here of interest in English, not Welsh. So, the rocks in the cliff are Middle Cumbrian siltstone, about 515 million years old. That's quite ancient. There is actually a trail as well, so I'll take a quick photograph of this trail loop and see if I can
your
follow
volcano
it around.
trail.
Yeah, volcano trail. Yeah, we'll have a look. But there's some interesting looking minerals. Oh, if only I found one of these square bits as well. Those square bits would be amazing. I'd love to find a little bit of a mineral like that. But yeah,
Fool's gold.
This is pretty. Is that fool's gold?
Yeah.
Very good. Normally grey in colour, these rocks have been altered by hot fluids so that they are now in buff grey colour and weathered to rusty yellow. Now bear with me, if I'm ever reading, bear with me. You can take the mick if you want, I don't mind, but I am a bit dyslexic and I read very slowly and I pronounce things wrong and I spell things wrong. So yeah, be prepared for that. Just look at the colour of the rocks there. That's what we're on about, these bright, really yellow-eyed red rocks. And if you look at the picture of the water running down here, this is so brightly yellow in colour. All through the different weatherings of the rocks over the years. But yeah, it's hard to imagine this place has been here like 515 million years. I know it sounds a bit stupid.
It's called iron oxidite.
Iron oxidite. Yeah, iron normally turns red, so there must be a lot of iron in the rocks.
Commonly known.
There's iron in them there rocks, there's iron in them there rocks. This is probably a good example of some red rock. You can see the colour in it and you can see like the iron ore in the rock. That is just bonkers. And the pathway's opening up now. We're about to get a mega epic view coming down here. Look at this, what a place. This is beautiful. And it's so nice to come somewhere where I haven't been before, because I've been to everywhere, well, lots of places in the UK, and now we're stretching abroad, aren't we? But it's so nice to come to somewhere fresh and new and have a nice set of eyes on it. And Marta likes going anywhere. But look at these pinks, look at the pinks coming out here, look at this. This is beautiful, really beautiful. What a mega view. But I can't see where the waterfall is yet though.
Greenery, colours are to die for.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The lush green, the lush purples and yellows.
And all these mini Christmas trees growing. This will be a dense forest one day.
We're going to have that in our garden, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what, sometimes you get to these pathways and you have a look and you think, how bleeding scary is this? Now I know there's dragons in this there country, but what about the Beast and Uncle Fester? What is Uncle Fester and the Beast? The Beast?
Uncle Fester is your cycling route.
Uncle Fester's my cycling route, is that what it is? And then the Beast is the Beast?
The Beast is Be Aware.
Woo!
Do
you know what I'm also amazed about when I come to these places? Look how tall these trees are. Look how tall they are. Now I know they're pine trees and I actually work with timber, so I chop up stuff all over the time, and pine is grown to be straight, but look at this bugger here. This one here, this is a massive, huge tree with a huge girth on it. I bet this thing here could tell so many stories. And you need to give a tree a hug because it's full of life. Hug a tree and see what it does for you. Bless. Wow, that's a big tree, a big tree. You want to hug a tree as well?
Come on, let's see if we can hug it. No.
I've hugged the tree. You hug that tree and I'll find a bigger tree for us. But she's a big tree. So this is not the main waterfalls that we're coming down to see, but we've seen the river. So we're making our way down to the river to have a bit of a nose. And it's rather right pretty down here. Rather right pretty. Look at this, a nice little cascade. But the waterfall's further up the river this direction, so we need to go back up the path and make our way along. But this isn't a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Right, we just need to get back up onto this pathway. And we're going to head up to the waterfalls now. We've just been down the bottom for 10 minutes talking to a couple down there. The dog was swimming. We're down the bottom there having a walk through. We've just been talking about mountain biking and walks in general, and they're heading this direction. So apparently up here there's a little bridge to go across the river and then the waterfalls. So let's go. Come on, we can do this. Oh, it started to rain now. It's definitely started to rain, and there's a house just over there. If there's a house, there should be a road, but we're walking along the side of the river. And I can see, a waterfall up in front, so we're at least going to get to see one waterfall. But it's definitely starting to rain now. Proper rain.
Stop.
Ah?
We can stop here, but this is go away. So we're not walking in Toronto or rain.
This rain's in to stay now.
Hey?
This rain's in to stay now. She said,
It's
let's stop
rained.
so we don't get too wet. Because we haven't got waterproof trousers on. But I think this rain's in. I think we're going to get wet,
But I wanna.
Wanna?
But I wanna dip.
She wants to go in the sea. She wants to go in the river. Don't think that's going to happen today. My God. You know I said it was getting heavy? It is absolutely leathering it down. We are going to get drenched. We're about a good mile or so away from the van. Yee. La 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 la.
We call our channel Adventures that they all went wrong.
You've got a new channel name, have you?
Yeah.
Adventures that get wet.
Yeah, or wrong. Full stop.
About just wet.
Just out.
Just
went
out
wrong.
getting wet. Anyway, what do you think about the channel? Have you been following it? Are you a new subscriber? Are you a subscriber of my landscape channel, my photography
Also,
channel?
yes.
Or have you been on my gear channel
all
even?
the subscribers from Paul's channel, thank you so much for your support, guys. I mean, you know, you're not only following.
You're not only following
Paul,
me doing photography,
but
you're following both of
you're
us now on
also,
here.
that is so kind. Tim, Wendy, Karen, Big P.
Big P. Is Tim on yet?
Yeah,
Are you on,
yeah,
Tim?
yeah.
Well done, Tim.
Thank
Good man.
you so much, guys. That's so much more
Right.
appreciated.
Come on, let's go and get wet. Come on.
Let's wait.
Let's get wet. What's the point of waiting? The rain's only going to come down under the trees anyway. This is not the actual waterfall, but I thought I'd show you how pretty it looks as we're walking around. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful path. Adam, we're wandering where or whatever you are on your YouTube channel, get yourself over here and have a look at this place, because you would love it over here with your little wild camping and your walks. This is beautiful. Well, we found a little waterfall at least. This is a small one. It's like an overflow filling into the river, but wow.
Not that small,
It's pretty
man.
cool. Now it's raining, it's probably starting to get more and more, but what's the volume like on this thing as well? Because I've got no microphone on at the moment, so what's the volume like? Can you actually hear me over the sound of this waterfall? So what's the volume like now? Now I've put the microphone on. Does the microphone work a little bit better when we got things like noisy waterfalls in the background? I'm sure it probably does, because it probably cuts out some of the sound a little bit. But that's really cool. And there's another one here. All the water's now starting to come off the side of the mountain, because obviously it's raining further up them hills and it's making its way down and starts to flood down the side of these roads. So we've got some more little cascades running down here. So as much as we don't like the rain, you've got to have the rain for these waterfalls and these pretty bits. And there's another one just here as well, look, just washing its way down onto the road. But look at this view. Look at this view. Isn't that pretty? We've got another just out info for you. Chasing the Dream, Welsh Gold.
So the gold was first discovered
Ah,
here.
so it looks like there's a mill and a waterfall.
The gold was first discovered here in 1944.
1844.
1844. Yes, thank you, dear. An excited rush of people headed to North Wales, hoping to dig their future fortune.
Fortune. The gold in the veins, however, were not easy to reach.
Yeah, that was not an easy task.
So yeah, there's gold in them mountains. Them mountains over there, there's gold. There's gold in them mountains, so there be. I'm guessing the waterfall's just down there, so I'm hoping it's just around this corner and we get to see the waterfall, because we're going to have to start soon heading back, and we need to get you to this waterfall to have a look. And I can hear it down there, and it sounds quite powerful. She's a bit of a gusher. You wouldn't believe this, but I've just been walking along the trail after reading that last sign, and literally this is what I'm walking with, and I've just seen a little shine in my eyes, and I've just found Marta some gold. Honest to God, this was just been found in the ground. But the sad thing is about this gold is the little square shape gives it away, and it's fool's gold. But that's still amazing that we've just found some fool's gold.
Thank you,
on the actual trail. No digging in them there mountains for me, you know. Now one thing I can one thing I can assure you on this channel, if you're new to visiting or you're even a subscriber of my older channels, my YouTube channels, my landscape photography channel and stuff like that, one thing I can always guarantee you is we will always go looking for some dangerous places to play. We'll always be looking for somewhere that's a bit perilous or a little bit on the risque side. I do like a risque and I do like a bit of a peril, but we do it safely, okay? So if you do follow me and you do watch what we get up to, there's always a bit of education before we dive in, all right? We don't just go silly. But this, we're going down to an old mine. The bridge over this river, and it looks like some rather deep pools down there as well. And I'm hoping the waterfall is literally just up here now, because we've walked quite some way and I still can't hear it or see it. But what a lovely, lovely photographic place this is. I'm coming back on my camera one day, but you guarantee if I bring my camera out to play, the sun will be out and it'll be boring blue skies. It's not actually a waterfall as such, it's more of a weir, but it is a waterfall. It's a weir with a waterfall. She's just down here, so the weir's just between the trees just there, and the waterfall cascades off the top. So we need to try and find a little viewing platform just down there to see if we can see this waterfall. But she's quite a raging gusher. She's worth a look. Oh, there is a viewing platform just here. Unfortunately, you can't get a nice look at it. If I stand up on the fence, I can sort of see over the fence a little bit, but yeah, it's not ideal to be able to see the waterfall from the front or up close to it, but she's a good gusher. She's well worth looking at. Just trying to work out what this concrete structure is here. Looks a bit like an infinity pool, like an overflow. But if the water's coming down these mountains and hitting this and filling this up, but it might have something to do with the mine. It might have been like a mine wash. Could have been. I don't know.
I'm not gonna dip in this.
You're not dipping in it. She's not dipping in this one, she says.
So powerful. But you've got cascade there.
I found a spooky place. Marta! She does this all the time, walks off, or she does something that she shouldn't be doing. Marta! She was behind me just now on this path, and she's obviously gone down in the dangerous bit that I didn't want to go into. She stresses me out when she does this. Right, I've got to find her. I've officially told her off. She frightens the crap out of me when she does that. She climbed down the dangerous bit instead of walking around the main path. God, I tell you, I've just had a freaking fright in my life because I couldn't hear her shouting back. Anyway, let's have a look at this dangerous bit instead. Oh, my heart's racing now, and she thinks I'm just having a go at her sometimes. Tell her off in the comments. Tell her off not to walk off out of sight. Oh, and it's not that dangerous. It's just an old shed. Oh, it is actually. Look at this. Just underfoot here. There's some tin and a great big deep hole, so it is a bit nasty. Full of water, that is. This would be something to do with the mine. It says dangerous structure, but yeah, this would all be to do with them mines for them old gold diggers, you know, them gold diggers in them there mountains. Danger, risk of falling or tripping. There's a nice big metal post down here on the floor to trip over. Ooh, look at this. Obviously some new pipework structure down there, probably feeding the water. I think it's probably a bit of a power station that uses the water to feed down for power, all this renewable energy type of thing. Yeah, really, really nice cascades, but you just can't get to them at all. You can see through the trees, get to the edge of this bit of stonework. I've got no fear of heights. I'm pretty good at heights. Look at this little old building. That's pretty cool. That'll be obviously one of the old mining buildings. You can see the new infrastructure, plastic pipework going down through. That used to be iron or steel. Waterfall's cool though, really is pretty. Look at it over there. What a shame you can't get below that waterfall in there. At last, a real waterfall. And this is mighty pretty. Oh, you're gonna love this one. This was worth the trip. This was worth watching us just for this. Beautiful. I feel a photography trip coming on. So if you're on my channel and you follow me for photography, this is definitely one we're coming back to. Wow, she's a pretty one. This is absolutely stunning. And if you're a photographer and you're coming from my other channel, look at this for a photograph. You've got that histy maze up there going on. You've got the water cascading down. Do I wish I had a camera? Yes, I do. Have I got a camera? No, I don't. Well, beautiful. Well, beautiful. Now, this is the problem I'm going to have with this channel. Just Out Adventures is about me and Marta being out. Just having an adventure, just having a day out. But sometimes I'm going to have the camera, sometimes I'm not. And today when I haven't got it, I wish I had it.
Well, is it not always dilemma that you have it?
It's going to be a dilemma to have whether to take it or not.
It's always, I think you're going to have to, first of all, make it smaller and then just have it on you all the time.
Well, I did pack a small bag just so I could bring it with me, but it's only because my backache I didn't bring it, so never mind. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Right. Do not do this at home. I've just read the sign, no public access. This basically means if I have an injury now, it's at my own peril, my own fault, and no one's going to come and help me and rescue me. But you can see, I just had to get a little bit closer to show you this. This is absolutely beautiful. One of the nicest waterfalls I think I've seen in Wales. It's got to be. It's got to be one of the nicest. Maybe it's that rainy atmosphere that makes it, but she's amazing. Oh, and I've just looked back at the bridge. Oh my God, this is the bridge we were just stood on just now. And underneath it is obviously the old woodwork from the bridge, and it's collapsed away. There's a big steel plate on the top of it now, but you can see all the old bits that are broken away. And here comes Dora. She's coming in to have a look as well. But what I'm not going to do is walk much further on this smooth rock, because this smooth rock in Wales is slate and it gets extremely slippery. So yeah, I'm going to be very, very careful if I'm going to creep up here with my nice Michelin barefoot shoes. But we're not going any further, I don't think. Wowzers, look at this place. This was well worth the trip, well worth the walk, and well worth the backache. In fact, you can see the wooden boards at the bottom there. That's scary. So we're just making our way back now. We just met that couple again with a dog that we met down earlier on. And we were just talking and putting the world to rights and all that and having a chat. And it was really nice meeting you. Sorry I didn't ask for your names and get your names. But if you're watching this, drop me a comment, say hello. It really was nice to meet you and chat with you. I know I can talk for hours and hours and hours. So, but yeah, let's we're going to make our way back now. And as we're going to probably do, going forward on the channel, I think what we're going to do is we'll take you out and we'll tow you around and we'll visit these places. But the walk back, I think we're going to keep for us, because we always video there and video back, and I do so much videoing that I sometimes miss the adventure.
No,
so,
he's missing talking to me basically, because every time Paul will turn the camera on, he'll talk to the camera, and then he's not going to talk to me.
Aren't I?
And then I'm thinking, all right then. So it's us time now.
Yeah, so we'll have a little bit of us time and we'll see you on the way back. But first, let's have a quick nose at this bridge and have a look at this wood, because I'm blown away by the chunks of wood that's underneath it from where this used to be a wooden timber bridge. And you'll be pleased to know that my back has loosened up a little bit. Very slippy, shiny slate. Be very warned if you're in these country. These boots are very good at the moment. My barefoot boots are quite grippy, but hers aren't. But yeah, underneath this bridge you can see the old timbers that has fallen down, and that's pretty spooky. So just down there you can see some of the old timbers from the bridge, and underneath, obviously under the bridge, you can see some hanging down, but that is pretty mad. Those old timbers are there.
Gold veins there?
No, they're quartz veins.
Aww.
That's stunning. Down there is absolutely beautiful. So we've got to go back the way we come. You know, I said I wasn't going to talk on the way back, but we've had quite a time without the camera. But we've had to stop and show you this, because I think it's well worth seeing. The atmosphere, the temperature inversion, and it's just sending these little clouds and little misty plumes up the valley. Absolutely stunning. Just want to sort of add to something on the channel before we do get back to the van, because we're not far off now, but over there again there's a little bit of mist going on in the valley. Just as you can see through the trees just there's a little bit of mist and stuff creeping out the trees. Now, I just said to Marta, it is not a nice thing going out in the rain and the cold and the wet and the horrible sort of weather conditions, but I am not a blue sky person. I don't like the summer, I don't like blue skies. And that's the reason why, because I love that stuff. I absolutely love that stuff. And that is the reasons why when I say I don't like blue skies, I don't like nice hot weather. That's the reasons why. You don't get to see all that when it's like that. So bear that one in mind. You can always find Marta playing with a pony. And this isn't the pony that we were walking with yesterday. Hello, matey. You all right? Hello. Hello. All right.
So cute. Yes, you are.
Very nice pony.
It's not a pony, it's proper horse.
Horsey pony. You're a horsey horse, aren't you? So I think we're literally, the van's just at the end of the road, just up here now. So we're nearly back. So I think this is a good time as ever to sort of finish and say goodbye. Why Moni's playing with a pony.
Moni.
Moni.
I didn't moan today even once.
Why she's playing with a pony. And these couple of little ones here, look at these as well. Beautiful. So yeah, while we're playing with these, we're going to make our way back up and get back to the van, get the wet stuff off, maybe get a quick drink and head back home. So maybe give us that thumbs up, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next Just Out adventure.
Just out, over and out.
Just out, over and out. See you soon. Ciao for now. And say bye, pony.
No nibbling.
No nibbling.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.